With every passing day, golf fashion is getting better. It's a fact that golfers often love wearing something from someone's dad's wardrobe, but then younger ones started entering the game, and they brought their fashion sense along. It wasn't until 2019 that we saw young golfers trying to look the coolest on the court. Let's discuss the pro players who helped bring style to golf fashion in this video. Let's get started. To start with, let's have a look at Tiger Woods and his unique style. Yes, we know many will disagree on him being the most stylish, but let's be honest, he knows what he's wearing and how he'd slay it. He's the man who can look perfect in an exclusively red shirt and no one can ever question his taste. He might not be the most stylish, but he is one of those who became stepping stones for the golfing fashion to change. And it was also one of the players to wear Nike to the course when the company entered the sport in the late 90s. Let's say he's one of the golfers who helped others become the most stylish. Up next we have Rickie Fowler. Fowler hasn't yet won a major, but he surely wins when it comes to being stylish. The golfer has been using his Puma sponsorship to the fullest. His style and everything he wears makes him stand out on the course. From wearing that iconic orange attire to his gray wardrobe, he never misses a chance to make fashion statements. He was the first to say no to wearing cuffed chinos, an upgrade for anyone who dreams of looking the best on the course. Now, let's have a look at Jason Day's fashion sense. The Aussie golfer is widely known for his fashion-forward impact on golf. He loves wearing stuff that makes them look more youthful and active instead of dull and old. Many of his fans consider one of his fits from 2017 the best when the golfers appeared on the course wearing high-top Jordans with a pair of cuffed pants. The look was iconic, and we've only seen him pull the most stylish attires since. Next up, Tony Finau isn't shy of being stylish. Finau is a trendsetter. In February 2022, some were convinced he was trying to bring an NBA fashion trend to the PGA Tour, and honestly, the assumption was kinda true. It wasn't about the clothes he wore to play, but what he wore when he arrived at the destination. He wears sneakers and a necklace, but when he enters the golf club, he turns into Finau the golfer. We can say that this man can pull two different styles perfectly. Now, if we look at his golf course style, he's once again a fashion statement. We see him wear Nike all the time, and his fits can be called golfy. In short, he keeps it clean and original at the same time, and that's probably why he stands out. Not just that, Justin Thomas is also pretty good at choosing the right attire. We think his style is sometimes underestimated. Let's be honest, he doesn't get compliments for the style as much as he derives. That said, there's no denying that he's good at choosing the right attire to wear to the golf course. His partnership with Ralph Lauren is paying off, and he'll always be the king of preppy styles. His neatly tailored checkered pants are one example of his excellent style. Next, we have Jesper Parnevik. He's one of the older golfers, yet still, there are very few who can compete with him when it comes to fashion and style. The 3M champion is a great player, but he's also why many golfers now wear flashy golf shirts. Since his early days on the European Tour, the golfer has prided himself on slim-fitting apparel. From his 90s trademark hat to the skin-tight slacks, every phase of his fashion trends has positively influenced other golfers and fans. The 57-year-old golfer is considered a PGA Tour fashion pioneer for all the right reasons. The golfer himself has admitted that fashion is one of his many passions. Not just that, the late Doug Sanders was also famous for his colorful attires. He was a terrific player. It's not easy to win 20 PGA Tour events and look good simultaneously. He was a fan favorite because he could light up the course with his colorful attire and fantastic play. He was handsome with a perfect build, so whatever he wore looked amazingly perfect, and we believe many women of his time had major crushes on him. He never liked boring clothing and was nicknamed the Peacock of the Fairways, and we can confidently say that he was one of the original style setters in golfing fashion. It was interesting to see him have exquisite taste because he came from a background where most people didn't care about their appearance. Critics say that the golfer brought extraordinary glitz to the sport and its fashion ahead of its time. Another one we have is Billy Horschel. In his early days, his outfits were horrendous. Many blamed those wardrobe disasters on his wife, but trust us, he was trying to pair a fuchsia shirt with orange pants and gray belts. But he believed it was nice wearing such attires. After all, he has always been someone who wanted to look good. His wife probably helped him make better choices regarding what he would wear to the course, and see where he is today? Always trust your wife. He once got famous for wearing the iconic octopus pants, but later he became the first ever athlete to have collaborated with Ralph Lauren. He now knows fashion more than anyone around him. After all, a whole RLX by Billy Horschel collection is available at Ralph Lauren. He's a true example of a style glow-up. Up next, let's talk about Patrick Cantlay. The PGA golfer is made for red, white, and blue colors, and surprisingly enough, in golf, we see these colors the most, but not everyone looks good wearing them. Well, Cantlay does, and we're in awe of his style. In 2021, during the FedEx Cup, he was called the best-dressed player on either team. All the kits he wore during the tournament seemed to be made for him, and only him. He doesn't wear very flashy or bright colors. His style is more sophisticated. We rarely see him stray from the color palette of black, navy, and blue, but when he wears some brighter hues, they suit him perfectly too. Apart from the colors he wears, the tailoring of his attires is just on point. Abraham Ancer, on the other hand, is someone who boasts flashy colors, and we love it. His effortless style is something everyone loves about him and is the reason why he's considered one of the most stylish golfers. He looks excellent in grays and darker shades, but we'll have to say that the vibrant colors are made for him. After all, not everyone can make Olympic uniforms in Tokyo look stylish, right? Also, it looks like we have a new boss in the form of Thomas Detry. For a long time, Henrik Stenson was the one to slay Hugo Boss's attire, but it looks like Thomas Detry has taken his place, and that's why he's on this list. Detry is more on the modern and sporty approach to styling his fits. They aren't flashy or too bright. From what we've noticed, he uses subtle pops of color through his shoes, gloves, and contrasting zippers. In short, his fits are simple yet stylish. Last but not least, we have Scott Harrington. Well, he shares fashion tips often. He recently told people to wear only one statement piece per look if they want to stand out. And we'll have to say that his fashion advice is worth it, as it reflects in his style. According to Scott, if one wants to wear patterned pants, everything else, including the shoes, shirt, and belt, must be simple. In the same way, if the belt is cool, then keep other stuff tame. His style earned him the first Thready, and other Thready winners believe that the guy deserved it. When asked about it, the 2020 Thread winner Cameron Tringale stated that Harrington is like a dummy. Whatever he wears looks terrific on him. And we can't disagree with this statement because looking at all of Scott's 2021 outfits, we believe every single one was on point. The one we loved the most was the hoodie and jogger combo he wore to the final round of the Players' Championship. He has a perfect build, and we believe he spends quite some time choosing the right colors to wear to a tournament. Well, looking at all these golfers, we think we also need to update our style. And it's time for us to wrap this up, fam. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll soon be back with more amazing videos. See you at the next one.